I grew up on a farm in Suffolk, always had a bit of an interest in engineering and the environment. I was always taking things to pieces and fixing things and making things, understanding nature and the seasons and being aware of climate and things like that. I was always on a path to understand climate change and have a sort of a calling to that. I then went through the state school system, ended up doing engineering as further education, and then at the end I did a degree in aeronautical engineering. There's been a convergence of my interest in renewables and my interest in flying, which has kind of led from those beginnings. Having my first child really catalysed my interest in climate change and actually the enormity of the problem. I kind of describe it as a bit of an epiphany.
Tell me more about that epiphany.
It's the recognition that over hundreds and hundreds of millions of years, the ecosystems of the world have been sequestering carbon into the ground in the form of coal and oil and gas. And effectively since the Industrial Revolution, which is a geological blink of an eye, we've set fire to that. Boom, it's gone. And if we don't think that that's going to have an impact on our lives and the biosphere, then we're incredibly naive. My daughter's primary school was the catalyst for going beyond just doing what I do at my home with my solar. It became the seed for Green Energy Neyland, which is an industrial and providence society which I set up as a cooperatively owned energy generator where we use the feed-in tariff income from the solar install to attract local investors. A lot of that was about opening people's eyes in my local community to what needs to happen and also how easy some of this stuff can be if you put your mind to it. But as time progressed, I just got to a point where I just thought, you know what, I need to do more than this. The recognition that actually utility scale solar is a very important part of the energy transition. And that was when I joined the utility scale solar industry and started working for an EPC. I started experimenting with a drone with a thermographic camera to assess the condition of a panel. A hotspot or a hot module is an indication of a problem. Using a drone, you could actually inspect 100% of the solar panels. And as part of that realization that people would probably be interested in understanding 100% of their module's condition, you had to come up with a way of presenting that data to a client. And we knew that we had to provide a digital solution for this.
How do you see the democratization of energy in the Neylands project giving local people the power to generate their own energy security? And your larger scale work in the utility scale solar industry, like running parallel in the role they're going to play in the future?